What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon, NBA DFS video. It is Friday. It is January 31st. It is the last day of Friday, or last day of January. We are back with another video. 6-game slate we're going to break down. If you've never been here before, here's what we do. In the mornings, I throw out 10,000 simulations with our AI and everything that we have combined into that. We do simulations, and it shows us some early projection. So anytime we have at least 5 games on the slate, we give you 3 top, 3 mid, and 3 value picks with those projections. Now, throughout the day, news comes out, trickles out, and some of the value plays that we talk about change, and that is why I tell everyone, go to Fantasy Team Advisors throughout the day, but before you lock your lineups in, make sure you go to the NBA tab, go look at the projections for both FanDuel and DraftKings, the simulations, and our cheat sheet with the plays about an hour to 2 hours before tip-off every single day. We'll update it because we do a total of 20,000 simulations. I usually do 20,000 simulations in the afternoon and update everything before lock. So make sure you check that out. And if you're new to the channel and you've never been here before, we have possibility of 2 giveaways every single video. Here's how to do it. First way, like the video, be a subscriber, and leave a comment on this video for the comment picker to pick you up. If this video gets at least 50 likes, you will have a chance to win a free week of FTA+. If this video gets 100 likes, you'll have a chance at a free month, 150 likes, a free year, 200 or more likes on the video, a chance at a $500 lifetime pass. The second way to win, somewhere in this video, there'll be a keyword that I'll say, or if you don't hear it, look in the pinned comment section down below. Type that in and have a chance at a second free week of FTA+. Now, that is a week of every single sport that we offer, not just NBA from this video. So we do have MMA tomorrow. Be on the lookout. It is a 9 a.m. start time for MMA because it's in Saudi Arabia. So if you are planning on MMA, our content will be updated today. We'll put that on the site. It is a 9 a.m. start time. So, NFL, we've got we'll probably do a video and a showdown and cheat sheet of the Super Bowl. We'll see. So we'll put that on there. NASCAR starts in February. Baseball starts in late March, but spring training will be here, so we're very excited about that. So if you've never been to the website before, go check us out. Subscribe. All of the links are in the description. We have a free Discord down below. And we also, like I said, we have giveaways. Yesterday's video, 384 views, 24 comments, 56 likes. So we are going to see who the 2 winners are real quick. Now, even if the keyword is in this first one, we're still going to re-roll it for the keyword. This is only for hitting 50 likes. So the first winner from yesterday's video is DJ Stevens. Congratulations. Email me, dfshelp1@gmail.com. Let me know your username on the website, and we'll get you set up for another week of that. I do believe you have a username, so congratulations. You did have the keyword Keith, but we're still going to re-roll it anyway. The winner for the keyword, Kenny Brayboy 1225. Never heard of Keith Morrison, but I do enjoy your content. You've never watched Dateline? Do yourself a favor, watch some Dateline. You must not be old enough yet. When you get to be like married and in your 30s, your Fridays are, I can't wait for Dateline to be on. Or for the most part. But anyway, congratulations to both of you two. Please, both of you, email me and let me know your information. So we got a lot of people that are questionable or out. So that will play a part when we build our lineups here. So we're going to give you some early projections at each position. So looking at the point guard position right now, early projections has James Harden at the top at 50 fantasy points. 22nd DVP against Charlotte. Coming in second is Cade Cunningham against Dallas, 9th DVP. Right behind him, 49 to 50 fantasy point range. And Tyrese Maxey here against Denver, 26th DVP. We're looking about 47 to 50 range himself. So you come down the list and look at some mid-tier picks here. Mid-tier's about, 7K or below is kind of what I look at, give or take. We've got Russell Westbrook at 37 fantasy point range, CJ McCollum at 36, Derek White at 35. Then value. So when I'm looking at value, I'm looking right around 5K or less. And then if they can get right around 5 times value is what we're looking at. In actuality, if you want to take down a tournament or cash a ton, you need the majority of your players to get a minimum of 7, but realistically, you're probably looking at 8 to 9 times value. But looking at some value here, Peyton Pritchard at 27 fantasy points. We've got Lonzo Ball against Toronto. If he gets the minutes, 23 to 25. Kevin Porter Jr. against Charlotte, 22nd DVP, 19 to 22. So not only do they need to hit that value, the value plays have to hit the minutes. If they don't get the minutes played, it's probably a wrap. Unless they go like 3 fantasy points per minute, which it's not impossible, but it's improbable. So, that being said, both Levine and George being out, at the top you got Jaylen Brown against New Orleans, 41 to 44. Jamal Murray against Philly, 40 fantasy points. Trey Murphy III, 38 to 41 fantasy point range. Coming mid-tier here, depending on where you're at, I'm looking right around Devin Vassell, about 33 to 35. Kobe White at 32 to 35, and Kelly Oubre Jr. about 31 to 34. Then we come down this list here. Look for some value. Tim Hardaway Jr., 23. Nick Smith Jr., 23. And Christian Braun, right around 22 to 24 fantasy points. Move to the small forward. You got Jason Tatum at 50 fantasy points. His price it's kind of high considering he's not hitting the value that we need. Scotty Barnes, Chicago is his opponent. 29 DVP, so a great DVP. Looking about 44 to 48. RJ Barrett in Chicago, 20th DVP, 36 to 40 fantasy point range. Not a ton of mid-tier picks or mid-tier value that feel comfortable. We can look at Kawhi Leonard at 35 fantasy points. Norman Powell at 34. Michael Porter Jr. at 30. Value-wise down here, I don't know how far down I'll be paying down at small forward tonight. But Najee Marshall at 22 to 25. Harrison Barnes at 22. Josh Okogie at 21. Moving to power forward. At the top is Giannis, 11,500. Got him right around 60 fantasy points. Got Miles Bridges against Charlotte. Obviously, should get a bump here with LaMelo being out. 40 fantasy points, maybe about 45. Zion Williamson against Boston's got a great matchup, 29th DVP, 39 to 42. Mid-tier here for power forward. Tobias Harris, about 32 fantasy points. Aaron Gordon, he's 4,400, but we got him about 26 to 30, which is a great value. Derek Jones Jr., about 24 fantasy points, and then further down to find some value. Ricky Council, about 20. Amir Coffey, about 19 to 22. And we've got Peyton Watson, if he can get a little bit of run and a little bit of minutes against Philly, 12th DVP, 17 to 20 fantasy points. Then we move to the center position. Jokic at the top, obviously he's very expensive, he's 12K, right around 61 to 64. Against Philly, 14th DVP. With Embiid being out, I do like his matchup there. I think he'll bully his way through. I would not be surprised if he gets 70 plus. It's kind of what you need out of him. Let everyone down last time with 40 in 33 minutes. The Knicks just, I don't know what happened there. You got Wembanyama here, about 58 to 62 fantasy points. Nikola Vucevic at 43 to 45. Mid-tier coming down here a little bit. Jalen Duren, 37 to 40. Jacob Poeltl, 36 to 40. And Brook Lopez, 32 to 35 range. And then trying to find some value. If you want to look at value, you could look at Musa here at 21 fantasy points. If he gets the minutes, his minutes have been weird. That's the only problem. 27 minutes last time, 11, 29, 21, 15. So if he can get 22 to 25 minutes, I think he hits his value quite easily at 4,200. You got Jalen Smith for Chicago against Toronto, 27 DVP, 19 to 22. And then we've got Adembona here against Denver, 28 DVP. So not bad. It's just the minutes will be what's weird. 16 to 20 fantasy points. If he could get, 20 minutes, you could see that. It's not like the worst matchup, 28 DVP, but we'll definitely see if he gets the minutes. I probably am not. I usually, for the most part, do not pay down at center, but it's always someone's preference. So there you have it. Those are just some of the value picks, some of the plays. The keyword is Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. If you want to see the rest, again, check throughout the day periodically. Come down, check out projections, check out simulations, check out our cheat sheet. Our cheat sheet has plays at each position for both cash and tournaments. We have optimal lineups to start you on your journey. It is advised to edit those lineups a little bit. But yeah, so that's what we've got. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to see some lineup builds, we'll do that later on in the day. Maybe I'll put that in the Discord. It's a completely free Discord. We used to do them on these videos here, but it's so early that a lot of the players are being ruled out later on in the day, and the lineup was just, it was a great starting point, but it just blew up because too many people, we're getting to that part of the season where there's injuries and too many people were getting late scratched or early scratched from those lineups, and it just kind of was a moot point. So if you do want to see those, go check out fantasyteamadvice.com. Go check out our absolutely free Discord down below. Let's have a great Friday, last Friday of January. And as always, let's bring home some bacon. Peace.